route now. Our properties are verified with all the mortgage companies in Ghana. And so now you can verify with that. Every mortgage company you go, they mention Whitewall because our documentation is on point. You won't buy a property from us and it's not titled. Title that who drew, and then title that paper and who drew. And all the property companies can verify. It's a Whitewall there. Only juma one problem ever home. Secondly, ebesi. Now say your property, your launch property park. We launched this this March. Arlington Court is one of the beautiful skylines in Accra. The Mubagana, well, person will rent it, and I said, be out to me here. You see, you read, and my homeowners, Asha says, tenants, tenants are coming in because our finishing is like a 5-star hotel. It's not say but you just saw the video. That is exactly what we do for you and even more. And we are available to talk to you. We walk you through the journey. Maybe I want to ask you, develop a contractors I know we let you know so that we come best for you because it's hard-earned money and I would ever you get the value for your money. And a tofa kaka mpesa me kafa Whitewall and say open apartments so open townhouses so open investment open maybe our bet na will fee so person to be ma ebusiafo will fee so more tinem ni na Whitewall properties you ha the amount.
Yo, Debbie, you better say you read also presentation at their brain about Whitewall properties. Mame enko na memfa Elizabeth Enso Emra for a short presentation. Afi mafa question and answers ni nyina from ubibia wo asembisa ede Emma mumienu nyina na mafa munyina. Sabra me no ka say Elizabeth from Elizabeth Ohene. And also from Brick and Wood Properties and so Ababe. Elizabeth, a very good evening and welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. Thank you, Prince. Every time, I'm always happy to be on this platform. It's one of the amazing platforms. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll just go right into it. My name is Elizabeth Ohene from Brick and Wood. I will be on and off kind of same video so that makes me actually make presentation. Prince, please can you allow?
You can still be on a video, then share your slides.
Right. Mm-hmm. Do I have the permission to start sharing?
Yeah, you have the permission to share.
Okay. I'll do that shortly.
Yo, Deborah, we'll see Elizabeth and so a Juma with one of the property developers are almost a war my Ghana muno on also a from Brick and Wood in the Numre on also a betray almost so near almost a war. Ede Emma Yenuanoma Ewo Amonone. Said ye nano last week, what say you know? Mortgage facilities for yete abrochino so is available with some of the banks in Ghana and unti bank BTC First National Bank, bank BTC Eco Bank, bank BTC Stanbic Bank, and many more. Nyame Eyaduma next week I'll bring Eco Bank also on this platform for them to talk to us about their diaspora mortgage and unti sharing so boy na kwan ya wonso betimi afaso na wonso watimi atowo dan ewo my Ghana mu no etimi abamu de amount eno entina abrenya Taptap Send yesi ye wo hanom de ma yen customers na ya boa mo se de be ya bibia wo ye bia kwan bi yen so betimi afaso a contribute bi kakra to your development na yen se etimi aboa de amount entina Elizabeth Sabri why ready are you?
I think say I'm not able to share. I don't know if someone is already sharing. I get message like one participant at a time.
Nobody is sharing. Okay, try and see. Say, oh yeah, bet me I'll go through.
Again. I'm still getting.
All right, you can run us through your presentation if you will not be able to share it. But before that, yeah, it looks as if it's speaking. But before that, my main video back in Krem and no next me say by the time I back now or slides now ready. So producer, oh yeah, why ready? Me pacho yemfa one video Krem. We the new development brick and wood for one more aye. And on who asem ena Elizabeth eba beka enso e de akyerɛ enti sɛ wonso hwehwɛ sɛ ubetimi ato dan omo new development no East Legon Hills oba beka ho asem sesia e de akyerɛ yɛhwɛ video we kakra. Yo, wakwa share a video a new development and so a brick and wood for and so and it is Abre Yenkona Yentie Elizabeth from Brick and Wood. Elizabeth, Sabre Yetio.
I think Prince, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know if screen was able to share, but if it's not, let me just run you through what we do.
Let's go.
Yes. And so thank you once again. Good evening to everybody. My name is Elizabeth, like I said. Yeah, company, we are called Brick and Wood, and Brick and Wood is a residential real estate company. The reason why I always emphasize on the residential is a lot of people, or most of the time, real estate in Ghana, most people do everything. You have a bit of business, you have a bit of offices, a bit of residential. But Brick and Wood, you are focusing on residential purely. And what we do is we have number one, consultancy. And I get people who usually real estate in Ghana because they feel like what's going on, who can I go to? Sometimes they don't want to talk to the developer directly because they feel only developer they always give you a positive answer, but their woman and so they would rather talk to a third party and not an agent, because agents mostly you deal with an agent when you saw your transaction, and so they're always looking for a neutral party who has insights, in it. So that is where we come in. We are your consultants. Any question, Adebia, And then on Nanka me say me running more through the home ownership in Ghana, but for time purposes, no, I will just continue with the slides like I'm saying. Now, if anybody have any question or has any reservations, they can always reach out to us. I'm sure that by the end of the presentation, our contact details will be there. And you know, said dynamic, and we have consultancy. We also have project management now. The beautiful thing with project management is say you don't necessarily have to buy from us. And yet, they be also a project, even though we have projects like the Mr. Prince and the chair, you know. Say, oh, project be Ghana. Na sebi unje webusu ya fundi sa into sio Brickwood mumbo ame na menhwe project yi so na me baga na menya baby ada we do that upese yesi no from scratch ebi awo asase but pese you know odebema ohunipa you know you just want a professional party to take care of it. We also do that. And if you also want land, usually, you know, we don't do total land because land is an interesting part of real estate in Ghana. However, no, we have trusted parties that we work with. So if land now open, we have something already in the system we can recommend. So we get you the land, you basically a dino also. Just how you want it. We work with you. My budget, budget. Anyhow you want it done, we can do it for you. And then the third one is the property development. We also have project IACAV, and not completely done. And the reason NSA, the IACAV, you know, sometimes because a family house, no. For person with one or two touches be a come say be a house no kitchen no minyananke say door no color no you know painting and nema one or two be into near castle. Okay, why don't we leave certain parts of the projects for the client to customize? And you know, you see shell and corner, your plaster, window, everything is ready. The hand say oh be banawa castle. Okay, me inside the color saying, me door ni saying kitchen on kamunye ni saying kakra, and then we customize it. This can be done within 3 to 6 months for you. Okay, it's very unfortunate to me share. Please give me just a minute to. Please give me a minute, Mr. Frank. I'll be back. I think my screen is freezing, so I'm not able to move it.
All right. Producer Pachofa one add Ekremu Emame whilst she's trying to sort technical bit out, and right after that, yebetwa so na on the presentation no ebe we are afi yama on so ho kwan na watimi edo questions na adiaba. Producer. Yo, my ensign Emfa Elizabeth Ohine from Breckenwood ensign Emfa Embro. And next, I'll take all your questions when it comes to home ownership in Ghana. Elizabeth, why ready at Twaso MIA? Hello, Elizabeth, are you there? It looks like Elizabeth enya challenges ewo ehonomo. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is offline and unti mekoso na fe mafa mo questions for a white war. Elizabeth abba ebiem mami hwese menya no wato so. Elizabeth bacha why ready? Oh, she's connecting now. Mami trying to minfa no embra quickly now. Minfa all your questions that you've got for us. Hello, Elizabeth. Are you ready now? All right. Mami ko white wall na minfa questions amuwo enyina eno na chiminya Elizabeth amedino ebesan abro na afi menino ato ankomo twetwe so I think say onya technical issues ewo ehonomo enunti sabre mami fa Debbie embro Debbie mpacho sabre yen o honomo mpacho mami ente wonkana me fa questions anko for ewo emfa embro sabre. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Deborah. It looks like Deborah is also having issues there. And Ghana internet, assemble na see your home.
Taptap Send. Oh, I was my baby, you're from Calabos, the only boss. With oneness, baby, I will be everywhere I day and everywhere they go. Taptap Send got me covered. If you need to send money or transfer money from Europe, from Canada, from USA, from UK, any part in Europe, you can send it through Taptap Send. And guess what? Oceania, they will receive it right here in Ghana and many countries across Africa. So what are you waiting for? Download Taptap Send now on Google Play Store or App Store. When you download, it's so easy to use. Tell your families, tell your loved ones to download Taptap Send. Okay? But also, when I receive my money, the other time I would have challenge, like my view, hey, you crazy.
Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
It has been resolved into Sabre. Elizabeth, Bacho, ubitimi atwaso efibebiana weduno ede amaye yetio.
Sure, thank you so much, and sorry for that interruption. I will try once again to share my screen, and make sure say if we can do that.
ABR sharing no and the issues no eba. You can just run through for us now. If it's still
okay. And see, I was speaking about our services. I just said we have a consultancy service, have a project management service, and for development. So just say you see close to say baby na what me abim. Now, yes, a Siano, you were 3 and 4 bedrooms selling. Was on hills. 4-bedroom, no, it's almost 270 square meters. All ensuite, which means that Nina were bathroom, a room, and one of the rooms down can also serve you as a maid's quarters, which means that say you don't want access the maid or the guests to have access into main house, but there's also that possibility to customize it. And there's a working closet for 4-bed. The 3-bed also has a closet. There's the as much as the 4-bed. The 3-bed similar setup, also about 210, 205 square meters. Nina comes with a huge balcony, great parking space. I think it's a 4-bed. You can park almost 4, if I'm not exaggerating. Can park for the beautiful thing is it has space around. So one of the apartments, maybe you have 2-3 cars. Say even or rented 2-bedroom apartment poor. Sometimes who are guests, people who come to you and they are forced to park out because when it comes to apartment, there's a limit to the number of cars you can have, even own as the owner. And so this one, it gives you flexibility. Another great thing with and they say there's no extra charges. Sometimes I there's complaints from my clients a lot. Okay, you're taught dining, why are we paying services charge? Service charge is not a bad thing. However, so people now tend to complain. So why am I paying this amount again? I said, a dining in media. So there's nothing like that when it comes to Wemono. A self-compound and you are on your own. It has security systems. It's an estate within an estate. That's how I always say it, because maybe a dining one and Casano is in an estate. And there are about 2 police stations, front of the estate and the back of the estate. So you are secured and, you feel on your own in a sense that, maybe will be some permission to do something in the house where if you are so to speak. Yeah. Payment plans, we have what you call a mortgage. So we accept mortgage where you pay 20 to 30% down payment. Now, whatever bank you want to work with, we work with anybody at all to make the other payment. We also have self-payment. To say, wow, but open payment plan kakra say this amount of time, that amount of time. We can always discuss it and see. The houses, the prices ranges from $170,000 to $230,000 to $250,000 for 3 and then 4-bedroom self-compound house. My question and answers, just to elaborate. Now say, a question where will be my answer answer now to chat box name. Obibe Bisa said, what kind of documentation will I receive after purchasing? Yemao or title, Yemao stamp duty. Now, some of these things, that's one of the greatest parts of a dying tono. It's not just about Sewato, it's about the document you are holding. We are this land or this house titled, and as soon as you buy and payment and everything is done, you're transferring echo. And when the emphasis property is land, so and the land tenure is 50 years. So 50 years next one, you will call lands commission, then you renew. So it means that this house is forever yours. Water and electricity connections available? Yes, they are. Would there be property management available? It can be arranged. So so it's not as if we are taking extra money to manage it for you, no. But if you want it to be managed, yes, there's that possibility. Say be a uniha auto na odiama rental. Yes, this is a great place. East Legon Hills, one of the greatest investment opportunity with real estate. A self-compound, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. Most big families are now relocating to this area. And so, yes, how safe is the community? It's very safe. If you're in Nankasano, you have CCTV, you have electric fencing. And like I said, there are about 2 police stations already. Estates move, and now if projects now. So yeah, extremely safe. Where exactly is East Legon Hills? Nipa bebree nim East Legon, but omunye hu East Legon Hills. East Legon Hills war. East Legon Nechia. Into Ufa Adrengano, Oktra School Junction. The next place is East Legon Hills. Is it investor friendly? Yes, very, very investor friendly. Say be a auto, say them it's either say person or family bar, or baby Ghana, you have somewhere to stay. It's fine. So say auto also for investments. Now we say okay. Mostly, say investments, no, it happen with airport, cantonment, ridge. Can I invest in East Legon Hills? Yes, you can. Like I said, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom. These are strategic number of rooms I shared as here because most families are now relocating. Number one reason is because of the price. A 3 bedroom in cantonment will cost you, if I say $3,500 upwards. A 3 bedroom, same quality, same finishing in East Legon Hills can cost $2,500. And this reason, because of this reason, a lot of people are moving to this side of town. And if you have something like this, you know that you're already set up for something great. Yes, and let me just keep it here like this, me summarizing. We at Brick and Wood, we offer various services. Your consultancy, your project management, and your property development. So any one of them, anyone has question or interest in, we are here to sort you out. Thank you so much.
Yo, Elizabeth Ohini from Brick and Wood. You better also say numeri also presentation out there when it comes to home ownership in Ghana. Bano Brick and Wood ya monso moya. Abusia 4 afi na mwa join in. Earlier on me de Deborah Samoa ba ifi White Wall Properties or no any sales and marketing manager at the no Ebreo sa enso ena me de Elizabeth enso at the Abreo from Brick and Wood. Ono and or your CEO or a honomo. Intiane or any question bia when it comes to property and investment. Sabre me the omumi no I abremo. Or question bia ubetimi abusa omo sabre na omo eyi ano e the amount. Say when iji ho say ubeto edan or Ghana. Now or any question bia any White Wall Properties any Brick and Wood and so I crado. Say uma wonsa so ewo Zoom ne so a mefa na o the question aba o question so a o the 2 chat room on so meet me abusa e the amount. Obi Ebusa say Debbie Obi Ebusa say does White Wall deals in land ana and no any question Obi Ebusa nti Debbie ubetimi ayi eno ano e de amame and Obi nsu Ebusa when it comes to baby East Legon ewo ebia fanise o de Accra Mall e de example ufi Accra Mall call East Legon Hills saying ena mass no so etie eno no ebeko we Elizabeth ehonum inti Debbie on lands White Wall.
Okay. White Wall, we don't sell individual lands. We develop our properties and then we sell the houses and apartments. We believe that we can give you value for money if you buy it from us with that development. And we don't deal in land, but we deal in the built property. For now.
Okay. How many miles is East Legon Hills from East Legon? We encore mumi no nyina ho. Se mu nyina mu develop your East Legon Hills. Debbie, how many miles from East Legon to East Legon Hills? Yeah, Elizabeth, you can pick it. You can pick Elizabeth. Elizabeth, Obi Busa say how many miles from East Legon to East Legon Hills?
Let me use Akramo since Akramo is there. It's about 8 miles.
Okay.
And if you are using East Legon, roughly 5 miles.
Yo, Obi question also a had say Ghana yedi cities na then properties in a ton in dollars. Debbie.
Say baako ametumi aka afa metumi aka afa we question we when say say the value of the dollar keeps changing. It goes up, the value of the cedi keeps changing, and most of our your friend is most of our materials and normal developing mamono aya yeto free the dollar no and aya ye talk and yes na it's easier for us to use the dollar. Taptap Send who say person na mo send it pounds any dollars back Ghana nanka it was so but mo send it back. The value has changed, and we go with the times, so that we will not make a PC a kasi basi dina basi amamo. And they be a price be na say it will see this na say dollar no cost na eba for my ebiana ako ha but mu try ka will see this at the time of payment na we will take it with the exchange rate na prevailing and just a change per dollar na for brain, but with the Bank of Ghana interbank exchange rate and what the Maya we also take it.
Yo, Abusha for more koi so or any question be for Debbie and I say Elizabeth when it comes to property investment and I say wow to fee at nemua any omo wahano say omo ebeyi ano ede amount. Debbie obi ebusa say he ewo Accra ena moye mo development at the moment he fa ene available so pe bi ato he fa na more properties available sisia.
So ye ka apartments you will be ewo East Legon, it will be ewo cantonment and it will be ewo Jowulu. Prices ranges from $110,000 to $375,000. That is starting from studio all the way to 3-bedroom apartments, with rental yield of return on investment of about 9 to 12% a year. That is for apartments. Now, see, I can't townhouses. So there were townhouses in East Legon, Ghana area. There will be East Legon Hills. There will be airport residential, and you will be also a cantonment, any chado, and anywhere that you want between 3-bedroom to 4-bedroom townhouses with pool and all that, depending on what you want, we have it available for you. Near airport, and you have the option of getting your own inbuilt elevator, because we believe say go to me Atna Ayana for Uber retirement home. I should be like a retirement home for you. Uber and buy a Maka a Maka ground floor keke. But you should be able to enjoy your investment. And see, for our properties in airports, we have the option of letting us put home elevators in for you.
Yo. Abusia for say koi so now you are interested to buy a property land with developers here. I've shared forms in the chat room. Fill out the forms and they will be in touch with you to assist you. Sell top property with them. Hopefully forms now they will get in touch with you and continue the conversation from there. So you can go to the chat room, fill the forms, and they will definitely get in touch with you. Sanso na omo can say omoni a lot of banks and so a year juma. And they say if you're interested in getting a mortgage, say be a person to dino na uni sikani nyina or they taught ne preko and I say be a payment plan no ni tia no untimi meti nemum say ban mortgage na utia no for a period of time. Maybe as I mean say 10 years, 15 years, they will be able to also assist you, put you in touch with banks omo your mortgage. Now also wait me any omo aye ejuma. And the go to the chat room, fill out the forms, and they will be in touch with you. But me for a few questions. So what question now mounts so a year Zoom neswa mefa now the question at the Abba. I am speaking from Germany. Each time I try to send sending money and be section we be bury ora A class betnemu no the Taptap Send focus section no at the atuasunti all your Taptap Send questions in no Mr. Hold on ora A class eba now the aba na we nyina ano at the amount. If you are interested in land and so the midi kai no momodia contact Debbie no mo. Debbie, you haven't said anything about requirement. Say obi pese water dan what are the requirements? So nipa no etimi miti and so etimi atomo dan ni bi. Debbie, the same question will go to Elizabeth.
All you have to do is to be interested in having a property in Ghana. And we will take it up from there. We'll take you through the process. We will tell you how you can finance. We would walk throughout. And so all you have to do is just have the interest in wanting to have a property in Ghana and paying P. Almost adding. So we'll be near top property in Ghana. But so only a casa, who say the tournament. It's not that difficult. All you have to do is to start. Make up your mind you want to do it, and you would be able to do it. We will take you through that process. And that is the requirement. But for you to qualify for mortgage and the rest, if that is what the financing you want, when you contact us, we will let you go through with a qualified mortgage company, and they would also take you through the requirement, and then you will see how best we can own a property in Ghana.
Okay. Elizabeth, can you make any comment on that?
Yes. I mean, I would say the same, similar thing.
Okay.
There's no much requirement. The same thing. The most important part is that you are interested. We will just take it from there. Whatever payment terms you are thinking about, when you come. Yeah, how best we can go about it. Even for non-Ghanaians, it's also possible to own in Ghana.
Yeah, somebody was asking that question. So I think what are some of the challenges foreigners face in owning a property in Ghana? Is there any challenges for foreigners to own a property in Ghana?
No, I wouldn't call it a challenge. I would say we have different rules governing home ownership in Ghana. The difference between a typical Ghanaian, the tenor, which is the land tenor, auto property na assassin is so the Ghanaian is able to own up to 70, first 90 years or 99 years. Now it's mostly 70 years. And then foreigners 50 years, but the privileges are the same. Utsimiko renewing, and you don't need to pay anything extra being a foreigner. The same process, the same thing. The only difference, turn on, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
And Kakra,
Debbie,
maybe the finance, as a foreigner, you might not be able to access our mortgage unless you have a resident permit in Ghana or a work permit in Ghana. Just like say foreigners also buy UK and as the USA, it would be a challenge to access the mortgage until they have their status has been either made a permanent residence or a in Ghana. It's in terms of the mortgage financing as well. But Ebane say we need developers we always assist you with your payment plan that would be flexible enough for you to be able to own a property. Say they are foreign until you cannot qualify. We are here for you.
Talking about mortgage, Debbie, I know I'll bring the mortgage providers or lenders next week, but you can help us a little bit. Somebody want to know how long does it take for you to maybe pay for your mortgage in Ghana? How long? Most of the time, it depends on the bank. It depends on the age, but roughly a rough idea.
So the banks mostly is between 15 to 20 to 25 years, depending on which bank you are working with. And then the down payment is between 20% to 30%, also depending on which bank that you are taking the mortgage from. That is the equity down payment, is between those amounts. And say, with the 50 year, the age is based on when you are going to go for retirement. The UK retirement age is 65. That's the way the 50 year. That means you have about 15 years for the mortgage. And then normally the calculation, normally the amount. The way the 30 years and now 25 years, and you want to start, you have up to 25 years to pay for the mortgage. You can go to the maximum. One thing I encourage you in now say, and that one say yes, no does also what you be paying per month, and so is lesser. But yes, no, you're shorter now monthly repayments because they have to compress it into the number of years to accommodate the payment, And it's good if you want to invest in Ghana and you start in your young years, or you encourage your children, your nieces, your nephews to start. That is possible to be able to buy the property here. It's possible if you do that and they start, it would help.
Okay. So, like I said earlier on, next week I'll bring EcoBank, one of the mortgage providers, on the show. So if you have any question regarding mortgage, please hold on with your mortgage questions. Next week, EcoBank will be here talking to us about their diaspora mortgage product. Let me pick Tilly.
Can I put in something small about the mortgage down payment before we pick Chili's?
Yes, please.
Chili's number.
Yes.
And see, it's equity payment. So sometimes I'm not extra kakra.
Some banks take 20, others take 30. Some banks accept 20, others 30%. Yeah.
Others take 30. But if I say they're $100,000, that's almost a 20%. That means you have to pay the $20,000, and then the bank would pay the $80,000. Just that we started with our project now, off plan, and we give you the flexibility of paying your equity payment in bits. And if I say property, you have 1 year to complete it. It's after the 1 year that the banks will disburse the mortgage to us. But within that time, you can use the 1 year. We can give you about 6 months or 7 months within that 1 year to take your time and pay your equity payment, so that it will not be too much on you. So you see property be enough with the coffee out the whole equity payment and bank and not disburse. So that's one of the advantages of dealing with property projects that are off plan or under construction. It helps you have a flexible payment plan as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to Tilly. Tilly, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you, Nana. Sorry, I came in very late, so I didn't listen to the presentation from the beginning. But Debbie, you did mention about 4-bedroom properties. Which area and how much are the prices, and the 3 bedrooms?
Okay, so we have 4-bedroom in East Legon Hills going for $230,000. We have 3-bedroom also in East Legon Hills going for $200,000. These are self-compound properties in a gated community.
And the plot? The size of the plots for those properties.
So normally I would say it would be 35 by 60 in a gated community. So 35 by 60 feet. I think you saw some of we did some of our videos, so you will see how the lands go for. Yes, and then we have some in Airport, we have some in East Cantonment, and then we have in Burma Hills as well.
Okay. All right. So you mentioned, so the prices in Dallas. Just recently, the finance minister said in Ghana now they don't want to be dealing with Dallas anymore. Is that still the case with you, the properties dealers? Because it's a problem. If you say 200,000, we convert it now, and I decided that's fine. Are you still going to maintain that 200 because we have converted it into CDs already? Have you guys changed, or that's still the case?
So what we do is we take it upon the day. The prices are the dollars, but you can pay us in CDs at the equivalent of that time. Just like when somebody is bringing you, say you are selling something in pounds, and the person has to pay you back in pounds, and then maybe the person says, I'm converting it into CDs, and then there's an exchange rate in the pound. So if initially it was 20,000 pounds, and then when the person is now going to pay, now the pound is, when you converted it into CDs and the person is repaying, now is 18,000 pounds. I think that to you, because the person converted it into CDs and said that I'm now paying you that amount, you will see that it would make it difficult for you to continue with your business. But it would be easier for you that during the time that the person is about to pay, they pay you the equivalent of it. So that's the same thing that we also do. During the time of payment, whatever rate the Bank of Ghana would give us, that's the time that we have to take. At that time, area is $200,000. You made us break it into five payments. When we started paying the CD, at that time the CD was say 15 cedis to the dollar, or to, yes, and then now it is 10 cedis to the dollar. It's even at your own distance. You understand? Okay. If we had converted at that 15 cedis to the dollar, and then we had said paid, now you'll be paying like double the amount.
Okay, I got you, but I think yes, the case is still the same. What I'm trying, because now if I come and it's 200,000 and we convert it into CDs, and I'm just giving an example, it's 200 Ghana CDs. So I know that when I'm sending money, I bought this property for 200 Ghana CDs, and I'm paying. Whether the rate goes up or not, I know that I bought this in Ghana cedis. Are you guys still going to maintain your? It's like it hasn't changed. You are still holding on to the dollars. So is it still the same? That's what I want to know. If you guys have changed.
That's what I'm saying. That if we come and then it is we look at the length of time that you want us to do the payment plan and all that. We can also look at that one, and then we can decide whether we will stick with the CDs or we'll stick with the dollar. So this is a one-on-one conversation that we would be able to have with clients.
Okay, Debbie. All right. Please, have you left your Debbie and Elizabeth? Do you have your info, your number? Have you left it on the chat? Because
yes, I have. Yes, I've left mine on the chat. Yes.
Okay.
And I think Nana has also shared a form that he can fill so that he can give us direct referrals from there.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Nana. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Elizabeth, you also have 4 bedrooms in East Legon Hills. If you can give us more details in terms of pricing. That would be great.
Yes. Yes. So we also have 3 and 4 bedrooms, self-compound, and our prices are starting from 170,000 USD to 230,000 USD, depending on the size. So we have semi-detached, and then we have detached houses. Semi-detached meaning they share a common wall, and then the detached is a 360. Yeah.
Okay, yo. I was here for say obi ewo any question bia obetimi ede aba na Elizabeth ene Debbie etimi eyi ano ede amaye enche bia ye the session way ebesi na ye the Taptap Send focus section so ede atwa so ede amount in this our call so na you are interested say obese o top property ewo Ghana and I say unya mortgage ewo oman Ghana mu a bomodin go to the chat room ye the forms be ato no fill out the forms the details now on a very simple forms yeah the Bema developers any mortgage providers for them to be in touch with you and see if they will be able to assist you. So our question be now o the ban so asabri Debbie any Elizabeth ewa hadomo ombe ninyina ano ede amaye enyumre ma main call chat room na me fa 1 or 2 questions embra. Can we have contact details of White or yes fill out the forms na they are to no you be passing on to them and they will be in touch with you. So very simple forms, just fill it out and White or any brick and wood will be in touch to have a discussion with you with all your property needs ewo on my Ghana. Lusa says there obi answer that any question bia ma me fa advert back unpem me ba I'll come and take omo last comment omo di ebejayen na fe ene show no ye de omo esia no na orai class at the Taptap Send focus section no at the atwaso at the amai. So producer Mr. Yemfa advert bako enkwem eno na chi no meba na me ni Debbie ene Elizabeth ababewie this section, then we continue with Taptap Send focus section.
Taptap Send. Oh, I was my baby, you're from Calabos, the only boss. With oneness, baby, I will be everywhere I day and everywhere they go. Taptap Send got me covered. If you need to send money or transfer money from Europe, from Canada, from USA, from UK, any part in Europe, you can send it through Taptap Send. And guess what? Oceania, they will receive it right here in Ghana and many countries across Africa. So what are you waiting for? Download Taptap Send now on Google Play Store or App Store. When you download, it's so easy to use. Tell your families, tell your loved ones to download Taptap Send. Okay? But also, when I receive my money, the other time I would have challenged, like my view, no, hey, you crazy.
Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Money and but me do rap to say me send jam within a minute in Sabakandia and then one Taptap Send.
Yeah, ebusiafo amanfo me din di na akoma kwachrewa 1 they recommended Taptap Send amamo and that's for aba o send ko fa baby a na ye basa omo rate so ye omo ye A1 nso pian load Taptap Send na on say sika for Taptap piao
yebo hu de wo kire amansan yebo hu de wo kire Ghana for say ye wa kwantu me di sika coffee nie me ye mfa ba bia ye benu ye ho Taptap Send Taptap edemufua Taptap Send in this street
Taptap ye anyone na na
Taptap de anyone na
Yo, abusia for Miguso, any Deborah from White Wall Properties, any Elizabeth from Brick and Wood Properties, and everything and come on home ownership in Ghana. Sabre, yeah, the session, Abba, na answer, no, maybe this question will be Busa say, oh, dual citizenship, on my Ghana more, and also a boy, Emma Utimi, property on my Ghana more now.
Dual citizenship. Hello.
Yes.
Dual citizenship. To send your Ghana near, and you buy the property just as a just Ghanaian citizenship, and you have no problem at all.
All right, cool. Yo, and Meji, Elizabeth. Last words our Eddie Ejay and so last comment our Eddie my Nafi Mako Debbie Enso Honum Namidemo SC Ahanomo na Nyame Aduma Ubia Uhia property biano you be making sure said they will be in touch with you and not more boy no so to me after dying my Ghana. Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prince. Once again, thank you to everybody. Ubia Waba line, so Ubia will be a question. It's always an honor to be here to serve. I think that the final thing I will say, or what I will just pass through, I think Debbie already said that when we mention prices in USD, there's a misconception. Say it's in USD because we want higher value or we want money. And Tessa, because if you think about it, it can be in any currency. It can be in shillings. It can be in whatever. The reason why a war USD is just because the USD, like David said, is more stable. Into that, you mentioned 1 cedi or 1 cedi or now buy, you say 2 cedi, which is because prices have gone up. And we are trying as much as possible to have what we said we will offer you. We want to give you exactly that. We cannot compromise on quality. Therefore, we can't compromise on price. But Nasi, most part of the time, and it's stable. So it was always an 1 cedi or 2 cedi. And we decided, so, okay, why don't we just take a currency, that is mutually beneficial. And that's more stable. And it goes with USD. But when it comes to the payment, it can be in any currency. We've even taken a payment in Naira. So you can imagine, it can be in any currency, only if the developer takes it. And it's in USD because the developers are trying to be funny. No, not at all. We are looking for a mutual ground. And one thing I also say is the best time to invest in property is yesterday. And for train say with the minyesika bi misike bi ba patro and train with sike bi ba sikana owe near. Let's start small, especially for off-land properties. No here usika nyina na eba no to invest any amount you have. You can start speaking to people or start speaking to the developer, start speaking to us. So that we know, your plans, and then we infuse it. And it's especially for us when it comes to the project management. Timeline. and then we work with it. Because Kasa wo China Sikana Babuma, a bar, you always have something else to do and you never finish. So there are a lot of uncompleted houses in Ghana, and it's as a result of these some of these reasons. I'll say speak to us. Let's see how best we can help you own your dream home. Once again, thank you so much, Prince. Thank you to everybody. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for your time. Our share with us this evening. We are most grateful. So all the time, you're back on chain na you perceive no chicken kuma unya bre and yen family, the big Taptap Send family, Eddie and Komo Yami in Sharpa for the information shared with us this evening. God bless you, Elizabeth. Yo, Debbie. Yentie also the or Eddie Ajayan before you go from White War Properties.
Senior Elizabeth Kaya Nayeda, Taptap Send for any more cherished clients, customers, say a Jews a muka property was in Bia Mufray. Na Yadam Baby was so ever mato a free and honum into Yadamasi, some more GD away mu. The way they be our to suffer away property issues in the chair say. We have delivered as we promised. And GD way mu. Tisana make a tea for Anina and say, Taptap Send. The same way I'm GD or Taptap Send, almost would GD where you must say money if to Saquania, we will not disappoint you. And a part of Mombra say a year pricing, say a year timelines, a year financing. Bibia Hamubia, money and Casa. Would the Munya ready crass a beto, but 2% will be Casa now would see us ye pa crap. Friend, it was up at that, it was Reno. And Mamma, I had the better Mumu, stand in future more ready, when we senior Mubisi as party, and tea. Mamma, Moncasa more train, Musika Bia air back to send Elizabeth Kayano. Money and shine and common assay. Na yen who's in Yebesia Boamo and Mama planning for the future. We are always available. And said Nana, then it Taptap Send team no more the contact details no ebeto honum amamo so that they would also get in touch with us. Edamasi P. In fact, we are determined not to disappoint and take money into Saquino. Thank you.
Yo, Debbie from White War Properties. Yeah, but I also say, and then you're ready for making time to join us on this show this evening to share your knowledge, all the information when it comes to home ownership in Ghana with us. Nyami insha bebre na ebebo modian so encourage amanfo a omo ewo show yi so anase obi bia obehwe show yi echi na se wopese woto edan ewo oman Ghana ma bomodian emfa wani nche bia bomodian na contact Brick and Wood any White War Properties no betimi aboa ama wonso o die so se opeti se wopese wunya u dream home in Ghana no eno so etimi abem so call you so enumerate on Zoom na onso wani age say anase wani age ho say ube say auto dan ewo my Ghana either with White War, Brick and Wood and any other developers anase lenders are yediomo eba show you so when you fill these forms they are to chat room definitely they will be in touch with you and assist you for you to be able to get your dream home ewo or my Ghana mu bidamu nyina ase enen nwumre se munya ebre ene etna ye ebesi sabre medane me ho aba na medane me ho eba ewia ura class ebe tena edwam na wode Taptap Send focus section no e de atwaso e de amount Taptap Send focus section bra yedin komo about Taptap Send say ebia wo app no na or any issue your transaction na wo issue and as a suggestion bi na person de ma Taptap Send and as a new features at Taptap Send e dia ba beka ho no na wo question bia busa ora a class Daniel omunyina e wa hanum so mbeboa na ye yi nsem ni nyina ano e de ama midin any Nana Kwame Oseitu. Kai na any share every Friday be Ask the Lawyer on this same platform here the Ebro. You didn't come out about UK immigration issues. Wednesday and so a health talk. You didn't come out about Yapomodine. Any issue, we bring doctors on to have a discussion with us and to join us every Wednesday on OT Health Talk, 8 p.m. UK time. Could see 9 p.m. UK time. Yeah, and also Ebro every Wednesday. Be into sharing so na any share on all these programs. Nyame aduma medane me hoba ura class edi jumedi na aka ebeto aso edi ama. Medase.
Yes, Taptap Send Ghana Music Awards Europe 2025, the 4th edition. Emrenini, Eyeni Jiankuma. With the Taptap Send, send this now with the supporting talents and a creatives what Ghana music industry. Winnie Pakitwa. Oh, yeah, you superstar. The 4th edition, Basu Ewo Games, Ladybird Theatre, Belgium, on the 20th September 2025. Red carpet starting from 7 p.m. Ekopim 9 p.m. Afena Awards night na ankasa chenchirenche etwaso kopim 1 a.m. Edano yendano bia debi eyeni jienko. For ticket reservation log into www.gmaeu.com or call on 0032-468-149-888 or 0033-683-969-432. Who carries the ultimate award? Ghana Music Awards Europe 2025, the 4th edition. Come, let's celebrate Ghana music, our culture, and heritage at a night. Empowered by Taptap Send. Send more, spend less.
Calypso dance, moonlight music, let's come together and do the limbo. Dancing highlight, calypso dance, sunshine music.
Yo, Abusia for Sabre, Ebra, the Taptap Send focus section, to aso, the amount. Na Obi, Busa say, and you be a Taptap Send, Yetimi send this car if you Barbados, and I say, Yetimi send the call Barbados. At the moment, Taptap Send any Barbados, Abusia for UK, Europe, Canada, America, Ombetimi Ascende, Edia Core. Caribbean companies and Caribbean countries and as islands, to say Jamaica, Obitimia Sende Ediako, Dominican Republic, and Abitimia Sende Ediako, Haiti. We are not yet in Barbados, but very soon I'm sure we will expand the territories. No, Nayetimi Awakudu Barbados. So watch out. Ora Eglas Ebesum Awa na Odi Jumedia Kanina to Aso Diamae. Eglas, Mr. Somo Hano Mami.
Yo, Nana Kwame Yadawasi.